Yo, magandang araw sa inyo mga chong. Welcome ulit to Monkeys Bananas Vlogs where we unbox anything and everything under the sun. And as you can see sa ating thumbnail at sa preface ng ating video, we're going to unbox the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children PlayArts Sky figure of Sephiroth. He comes number 8 in this line. Basically, itong figure na to, marami na ring variation. Not necessarily yung Advent Children, but more or less yung Sephiroth figure. Marami na siyang not just from yung old 5 points of articulation na Final Fantasy VII with Square Enix. Ngayon, meron na siyang articulated figure dun sa PlayArts as well as yung Advent Children line. And this time, it is I think ito yung parang pinaka-definitive na figure niya without the who else doesn't know Sephiroth, the one-winged angel. Parang siya yung messiah ng mga pinaka-idolo ng mga soldier and pinaka who else, most well-known na villain or antagonist ng any other gaming system. I think he's listed as one of the top 10 most recognizable faces or villains in gaming history, not just gaming history pero ang dami na niyang pinag-appearan ng mga gaming system, not just format-wise, but any other games that you may think of. It's part of the Cydia, Kingdom Hearts, as well as with Smash Brothers. So yun, dami, sobra. Pero although he's been milked a lot already, pero napaka-story kasi ng figure na to, so you cannot really ignore him. Everyone knows his sword is Masamune and yung napaka-classic niyang gear, which is yung first class soldier niya modified, customized for himself, the long silver hair and then using the sword. And marami na rin ng attempt na gamitin siya to emulate siguro yung Final Fantasy VII, use Game Shark or whatever. But yeah, ito yung back art niya nung dito sa figure na to, yung box art niya. Ito yung mga poses na you can use for him as he poses along dun sa Advent Children. So, siguro one of the purposes of Kadage's team is to resurrect him or to bring him out, which he did dun sa movie. And he was really also one of the ones that they fought before the movie ended. But yeah, he was one source that basically pulled yung materia or yung meteor rather to Earth using the magic. But yeah, ito yung kanyang clamshell and as well as yung kanyang window type insignia, feathers, as we mentioned, one winged angel. So for this line, I will never be a memory, a burning hatred for everything in existence, a hero fallen from grace and dragged to the depths of hell. This is Sephiroth. A burning hatred took root. His start upon realizing the origins of his birth, Genova cells implanted in him from the same being that once brought destruction and calamity to the planet. His passionate contempt was not only directed toward the Shinra Electric Company, who had condemned him to his horrible fate, but to everything around him, everything he had ever known, believed in, or trusted, leading to the notorious Nibelheim incident. Rampage of madness continued, driving him to plot the destruction of the entire planet and everyone else on it. But his plans were foiled by the planet itself, which released his power like a defensive burst of anger. However, his hatred for everything did not heal nor disappear over time. Even with this apparent death, he would drift through space to plan to create a future for himself on a new planet, as his mother, Genova, once did. What will become of his hate-filled tour of destruction and chaos? Masamune. Sephiroth's signature weapon is a katana named Masamune. It's most notable for incredible length of its blade, which surpasses even the height of its wielder. Despite its improved size, Sephiroth can swing the weapon with ease, and his swordsmanship is just as extraordinary as would be expected from a soldier who is better than the rest. Excuse me. So, definitely, si Sephiroth ang number one soldier of all time, or GOAT, if we will check in the Shinra Electric Power Company. and as concerned, and marami nag-idolize sa kanya along with Genesis. Looks up to him as the barometer of being the best in the world as far as fighting is concerned. But yeah, yung kanyang hatred, basically, he found out during the Wutai incident. And if you're able to play Crisis Core, that's where you mostly be able to identify yung history, and not much the history, but also the background on bakit siya naging ganun. I bought this, I think, Data Blitz, and in Data Blitz, it was just around 4 or 5 during that particular time. But this was prior to me knowing Master Carlo Angeles, who I just recently bought a lot of things from him, especially siguro yung Master Rider Black at the back. Another unboxing video for that one. And the rest siguro, you just ping him, go to his page, add him up. One of the good guys in the industry, especially with pre-orders, and you'll find a friend in him. So definitely highly recommended. So yun, you can see marami ng alikabok yung box, mainly due to storage. So yeah, penultimate unboxing, mainly because ang last na i-unbox natin is Cloud with Fingerier. We already did the Cloud version, yung single carded yung box, and the rest I already had opened them, and we'll just display them over and see how it will look best dun sa ating display or sa glass cabinet natin. I'm gonna pull them under. It's pretty heavy, but yun yung stand dun sa loob. I think we'll definitely use the stand with Sephiroth, because he's going to be where the guys will be facing. There are twisties at the back, especially on the wings, and dun sa figure itself, para kasi masyadong malaki, and we don't want it to move over. This is one big ass figure. The reason, and he has 4 pairs of extra hands. I mean 2 pairs rather. Of course, to hold Masamune, and then an open palm. Just bring that out first, and then there is plastic at the back of his hair para siguro hindi mag-stick yung figure dun sa buhok niya, or hindi maglagkit if ever. Just move it along on the side. Just use this as the backdrop. This one of the best figures of Sephiroth out there. Meron na actually a remake version niya. It's already up for pre-order. Again, it's with bango. So, ang part of the clamshell niya, yung actually articulated yung wing niya, and then yung Masamune. But we'll just get it outside of the twisties. But here is the figure itself. Let me just remove the plastic. Daming layers ng plastic para talagang hindi siya magdikit-dikit. Yun talaga yung main purpose niya. Alright. So, here's Sephiroth. Bottom heavy again. For these figures, it's easy for us to post them. Silver, long hair. Pa sa ibaba. Paint chips. There. Typical Sephiroth face. Yan. Tapos parang ano lang, bitch ass sitting face. Focus, and double jointed knees as far as articulation is concerned. Meron siya articulation sa toes, ball joint sa feet, ball joint sa elbows, and then you can swap hands. You can just change it as other figures that we had. Meron siyang torso or articulation. Hips, not that much. mainly because you just want him to face forward or at his back. But this is Sephiroth that we've known for the longest time. Medyo mahaba tong figure na to, and let me just bring up Cloud alongside him so that you can see his height difference. Let's just get his balance. There. But let me try and get his sword and his wings para makita natin yung difference. But here he is along with Cloud for the meantime, so that you guys can see. Sephiroth is around 10 inch while Cloud is around 9 inches. Yung twisties na to, siguro familiar ako i-alis to kasi nga from the industry, normally ganito naka twisties yung mga headsets or headphones. So you just have to push on a specific button and then it will loosen up, as well as yung sword. Let's get that first. I'll just pull on the Masamune sword and then siguro yung kanyang wings sa display na lang natin siya ilalabas. Pero the wings, if you want to take a closer look at it, it's still one of the best sculpted wings. It's articulated and you should definitely want to pose him with it para to show really his imposing figure. But here is the Masamune sword. He stands longer than Sephiroth, so definitely is around 13 inches or more perhaps. This is the Masamune compared to the Buster sword. So yan, definitely mas mahaba. And I'm thinking of something na medyo grim, pero I'll post it along with, let me try to get which hand works for him to use it. So yung wala siyang hand, or his left hand does not carry the Masamune sword, so maybe I guess it's more accurate that he's left-handed when using the sword, kasi nga wala siyang open palm to hold the Masamune dun sa kanyang right hand. All of the arms or hands that comes with Sephiroth only has the left hand to hold his sword. Samurai. Yeah. Yep. It's a pretty classic character. You can definitely not go wrong. And you know his theme, definitely. You know when it's time. Let me just look for it para meron tayong background. Ano kaya tayo nito? Tawag dito. Copyright. Pero let's just play short thing sa background as we change his left hand. Ba? Pucha, yung team pa lang, alam mo na. Time for you to level up. Knights of the Round, heal, lahat, taas lahat. Sephiroth. Pero yeah, he's one of the most recognizable characters sa Final Fantasy VII. He goes along with Cloud. It's like there's no Cloud if there's no Sephiroth. That's basically it. One cannot live without the other. they're meant to have their lives. Para siyang Batman and Joker. They're meant to do this forever. Kind of deal. But here they are, Cloud Strife and Sephiroth. And definitely, this is one of the best figures, if not the best figure for him. And we're ready to post him along with the rest of the team, the rest of the group dun sa ating first display case, and we're done. Aside from that, sana yung Fenrir will definitely fit, but for now, let's see how this looks along with the rest of the group, and hoping na you guys stay tuned for the rest of the other unboxings that we will have. Definitely once makakompleto natin yung Final Fantasy VII Remake na lang, we will unbox them. But for Advent Children, I think we're almost done. We're just one figure away of completing the series of opening it. Cloud and Fenrir, which is we already have. And we're just waiting for the best time to open it. But definitely, this is not the last of we're gonna open Final Fantasy VII figures. Especially meron ng remake din on the game. So thank you again for watching, guys. I hope you really like the videos that we're doing. And hopefully you're already subscribed. Click on the notification button, and then sooner or later we'll be having raffles and giveaways sa mga subscribers natin. So randomly in the comments. So thank you again. Appreciate ko lahat ng comments and likes ninyo, and for subscribing. As of this time, we have 4 subscribers, pero we definitely want to reach out to a number of folks. But let's see how we can edit the videos better and put more audio in it, siguro mga graphics and whatnot. But it's gonna be raw as it gets. I really appreciate it. So again, take care, stay safe, and as always, good shit lang. Peace out.